Hey everybody! Today we'll be playing Minecraft, but more specifically, doing a tour of my world. The world that never was, although originally called Otherworld. Gonna take you around the world that I've been working on for 2 to 3 months now. You know, I've only been working on this world, I don't have any others. I'm doing this all legitimately. So all of my Minecraft efforts and time have been pooled into this one. So all the things I've made are from my hard effort into this world ever since I started playing Minecraft. And if you look this way, we'll be seeing my base soon enough. Whenever my computer decides to load. That can be a while sometimes. Oh, and there's my base, Inferno Tower, with the famous Assassin's Creed logo on it. Always been a big fan of the Assassin's Creed series. You know, 1, 2, Brotherhood, although Brotherhood's by far my favorite game of all time. But we're not here to talk about the Assassin's Creed series, we're here to talk about Minecraft. And right now I'm just kind of in my observatory. You know, it's just like an X pattern, you know, for walking around. It's got plenty of glass on it for observing things, you know, I guess that'd be the key point of the observatory. Well, that's not what it's called. It's called the Lava Spire of Souls, which you'll be seeing in a... yeah, now you can see. The lava, which I guess is soul lava for me, for my little name invention. I have like a nice slide that goes around my whole entire little X shape, I guess you could call it. And it starts from the top and goes to the bottom, and it's just lava, and goes around. Doesn't really serve any purpose, it just looks cool, but, you know, that's a good reason to build things sometimes, you know, just because it looks cool. That was the first project I did with lava. I'm pretty sure I was just excited to use lava with something since I had buckets, so pretty sure that's the first thing I made. But, yeah, and you can see where it went all the way around, and it starts there, and then it goes straight across. Oh, yeah. Going down the ladder, or gonna go check out my base. Although we'll probably make a stop along the way because I do have a boating dock, so we're probably gonna check out. Going down the walkway. Weird sound. All the lampposts I have around here. You know, the lava comes down, fence it off so I don't actually walk into it. You know, when I'm not paying attention, some really stupid things can happen, so the fence is there for precautionary reasons, you know. You gotta be extra careful when you're with me. At least I myself had to be extra careful and just plan for my own stupidity sometimes. And I got the lamppost. Yeah, that's glowstone, by the way. It looks nothing like the original, but my texture pack makes it look pretty nice, I guess. I mean, I like the look of it better, especially since my lampposts have fence as the bottom, and so it all matches pretty well. You know, I got the beach here, and yeah, here's the boating dock I was talking about. We have cobblestone, like majority of things I build. More lampposts along the walkway. Yep, the sign right there. As I told you, the boating dock. Then you go in, there's all the boats here. Yeah, I did just have it soul sand around, when I just bring in the boats and hit the soul sand, which generally absorbs the impact of things pretty well. But mobs kept getting in, and they'd mess up my boats and break them. That was getting kind of aggravating, so I just blocked it off with wool for now. Eventually I'll find a better way to keep the mobs out and my boats in, so I can get them in and out. But for now it works, you know, just blocking it off. I do think it kind of looks ugly with just the wool there. It doesn't fit, but for now it's keeping my boats safe, so I guess I can't really complain. And next thing on the list is we're going to be checking out, like, my front yard area of Inferno Tower. See all the things I got there. Well, it's not much compared to some of my new things I have built, but it's cool. I mean, the newest thing I did to the tower was making the Assassin's Creed logo on the front, which was a little bit difficult because, you know, taking that nice, smooth Assassin's Creed logo and making it all pixelated and blocky, that was probably the hardest part. Before I even got into Minecraft, was the planning stages of that. Because, you know, I went over it in paint until I got it. Oh, yeah, we have got my wolves here. All 3 of them. Which I believe are called Dimitri, Desmond, and Damien. Although I have no idea which is which. They've gotten lost so many times since I originally captured them. Well, not captured. We befriended each other. That's what we originally did. and now. So they might be each different dog. I mean, they all look the same. Those are their names. It doesn't really matter to me which they are. I mean, they're nice, happy dogs, well-fed and all that. And there's a logo again. I think it looks pretty well. I mean, it looks like the original. You know, you can tell, I guess, if you're a fan of the Assassin's Creed series, what it is. And I guess that was the main purpose. You know, I wanted to represent my favorite game. And then over here, we got the boat elevator that we're about to look at. Well, it's a water elevator, boat elevator, whatever you want to call it. You know, the boat rides up and the water flows, you know, goes to the top and then comes back down repeatedly. You know, it usually works quite well, except the boat's pretty fragile, so every time it accidentally hits that wall, it takes a little damage, and then after a while it breaks, and you just gotta throw a new one there, but they're pretty easy to make, so it's not hard to replace. I guess it's a bit annoying, but like I said, it doesn't happen that often, so it's not that big of a problem. And then we're back in my house, all my stuff that I got here, building resources. Still not sure how to say it. I can spell it. Guess that's got to count for something. And then we're looking in. I got some cobblestone, some gravel, some wood, some sand. And then over here, got pork chops and bread, mushroom stew, and a little food box. Pork, not fork. And then all my furnaces here for cooking things, because there ain't no way I'm just going to have one furnace to cook all the things I need to. Have multiple ones so I can get more things cooked faster. You know, I guess I could stack more on top. And then to block the nice windows. And the two biggest things for me in Minecraft are practicality and aesthetics. The nice combo for me is using both. And I guess if I put them there, you know, it'd be practical, because I'd get to use more furnaces. But then it would also remove the practicality of me being able to see what mob wants to kill me. That's practical on its own, and then just looking outside is kind of nice, so that's aesthetic, because I can see my little beautiful world, and I'm not just looking at a cobblestone wall. And then, yeah, there's lots of floors in my little room, well, my little tower here, not little, but, you know, so we're going to pass them all. Nothing's really in any of these, except for, like, the second floor, which had a bed in it, and my little back skywalk, which led to my little railways that we'll get into later. And then at the top here, we have my roof, which is netherrack, which is lit on fire. The first reason why Infernal Tower is called what it is. And then here we have some chocolate cake, because I want cake. It's not actually chocolate, it's just cake in the game. But my texture pack has it being chocolate. And my bed with my creeper blanket, and my bookcase, and my little, you know, like, jukebox, radio, whatever you want to call it. And then my paintings that'll look kind of nice. They're cool. Kind of just blobs, but they're nice little blobs, aren't they? Then we have the chest of all my best, well, not, I guess you could call it my best stuff. It seems to be just like my favorite little things. And I got iron armor here, golden armor, my boat, minecart, flint and steel, my record, my cake, mossy cobblestone. This is just called moss stone now. Dungeons. Pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, TNT, you know, just cool stuff, random things that I got. Keep it up in my little special room up here. I'm playing the record, Cat, it's called, by C418. It's a good guy, makes some great music for Minecraft. I mean, whenever I'm just working, I've got the audio on. It's a nice touch to my little Minecraft creations. Whenever I can just see that, you know, I'll hear that. It's like relaxation from hearing me hit cobble over and over again. Well, not hitting cobble, because I usually don't mine cobble. I usually mine stone, and then it turns into cobble. That's how it goes. Pretty sun over there. My boat elevator. From the top view. And just looking around. And make sure the boat is in there. Hop down, hear my dogs. Then I believe we'll be going to, like, the more ground floors, where I got all my other stuff. Well, the underground floors, I mean. We already went to the ground floor. Just doing air quotes there. I made the motion and everything, but I guess you guys can't see the air quotes. And, you know, to have 2 floors below, and then, like, the very bottom floor. And right here, got my 2 chests that would not fit upstairs, because there wasn't enough room. Well, the next 2 floors. I guess I have even more floors above that. Got my glowstone dust. netherrack, soul sand, plenty of all of these, except for the glowstone. I mean, you can never have enough glowstone. I guess I could pretty things up a bit, but I don't really feel like going back to the nether and getting murdered by ghasts with their exploding bullets. I got more food over here. Pork chops, fish, bread, all that good stuff. You know, for the adventure on the go, gotta have your food because you get damaged or something. And you're not babying it out and playing on peaceful. I guess there are times when peaceful's okay. I like to play on normal, be a man about it. Or a woman, I guess. Just being an adult. You get more of a challenge when the mobs are in the game, you know? So the tunnels, portal directly forward. I guess it's not directly since you gotta go downstairs, a little staircase. Well, I'm not totally sure why I call this the tunnels anymore. It's just really a staircase. I'm assuming that at the bottom of these, I wanted to make tunnels, like a tunnel system, but it never happened. You know, dig left, dig right, and all that good stuff. But I abandoned that for new mines that I made. But I at least put the portal here, so the room at least had a purpose. So the portal to the nether. I'm going to be going to the nether in this video, but you know, it's there for all my nether travel. I mean, it's out of the house, so if I'm listening to audio, I don't have to listen to all the horrible nether sounds that come through the portal. You know, it's safely enough away from my house where it should not affect anything that much. And then the next thing I'm probably going to go check out is, where are we going? See, I did do this recording live, you know, the first time, and I think I did a great job for the video, but for some reason when I tried to actually put it in the video, it came around all skippy and terrible, and it just did not sound right, so I had to redo that. So we're doing it non-live, which I usually don't prefer to do, but oh well. I can generally figure out what I was doing at the time. You know, there's the fireplace right there. It used to not have glass there. I can just trust myself not to walk in, as clumsy as I am sometimes, but you know, ever since I got wolves and had to bring them down here, they're kind of not the smartest wolves. They like to walk into things that kill them. Except for creepers. They know to avoid creepers. But everything else that kills them, they walk into it. So I had to kind of idiot-proof that fireplace there. Put some glass there. So unless they teleport there, they ain't getting in. So generally keep them alive. And I did take them down in my mines, too, for a while until I tried mining. And then they jump in the way and I hit them with my pick. So I stopped bringing them down there and just let them sit in my front yard. You know, only to, you know, injure them and ruin my mining time because, you know, I'd have to keep avoiding them. It was a waste of time when I'm trying to, you know, work in my mines and get little projects done. And that's the tunnel to the mining lodge. So at night, if there's any bad guys out, I can totally avoid them and get right to my mines and vice versa, back to my base without having to worrying about that. Because, you know, when I originally made this place, there was no beds. You couldn't skip the night. You had to tough it out no matter what. Even if you didn't want to, you had to. So, yeah, that's what that's for. And over here, I got my little wheat farm. All my little bread-making products. That's what wheat is. And then all the little rows. All underneath the dirt to the left and right of each row. Underneath that is water. You know, keep the soil hydrated, grows faster. Although I, you know, usually don't come by my base that much anymore to actually harvest any of this, but it's you know, better productivity. You know, I'd rather have the wheat that, you know, are ready faster if I ever need to stockpile it. Although there are plenty of other ways to get food. I mean, you could go around killing pigs for pork chops. You can go fishing. Wheat is one of the lesser ways to get food, unless you have like a giant farm, I guess. But you know, it takes, you gotta wait for it to grow, and it's a lot of time. Well, yeah, you can do whatever you want for your food supplies. And then the next place we're going, I believe, is the railways. I think so. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. See where my dude goes. Because I did have a little checklist of when I was recording this of what I wanted to show you guys in my tour. You know, show you what I've been working on. So I'm basically going off the list here, and I guess I followed it pretty well. The sun there. What am I looking at here? Maybe I was talking about the waterfalls that I made. I put waterfalls around just to pretty things up. You know, because I like it when my world looks good. You know, if it looks ugly, I gotta change it. Or edit something. Do something to make it look different. If it doesn't look easy on the eyes, then it usually doesn't sit well with me. Although, if it's something that I might probably have to go out of my way to fix, then I'll just leave it alone. And inside my little mining area, although technically not in it yet, this is just above. Ladder to the railways, yeah, that's exactly where we're going, like I thought. Go up here, leads right out there. You know, you go up the ladder, you walk out, there they are. Then out there, I got the little storage chest, hold the mine cart, so we can go for riding. You know, so I don't have to expect